This guy, Chris Ello, back from medical leave.
Why is my contract done?
Yeah, I was just going to say, we won't go into the terms of your deal, though it's excessive.
Yeah.
Let's start with, explain to me, what has Roger Goodell done? And don't say TV deals, because you could have negotiated them. What has Roger Goodell done to warrant this?
Absolutely nothing to warrant what he got today. I mean, he's done nothing, but I think this just shows what we already knew, and that is NFL owners have more money than they know what to do with. And they obviously have the money to be able to pay him, and they'd rather dance with the devil they know than bring in somebody else and dance with the devil they don't know. I mean, somebody might come in and try to change some things about the NFL rather than just continue to get them wrong like Roger Goodell is, because the money's still pouring in.
All right, let's jump ahead to Mr. Penny. After the Doak Walker snub, the Heisman phone was not going to ring. I mean, you knew that, right?
Yeah, and you know what? Look, the Heisman Trophy is not about the best player in college football. We know that. It's about the most overhyped player in college football. Proof of that is that in the 80 years or so of the Heisman Trophy, only 6 of those winners have gone on to make the Hall of Fame. So Rashad Penny should still feel good that he's got a pretty good pro career ahead of him. This award it's annoying because Bryce Love is a finalist, and Rashad Penny and the Aztecs outplayed him in a head-to-head matchup. It seems simple that Rashad should be there, but he's not.
You got to have the big PR machine behind you, and you have to be on TV. You can't be playing on.
No, ESPN doesn't want to be promoting a Heisman show with a player that they can't even find any highlights from to promote him because they've never showed an Aztec game.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of Hall of Fame, Marshall Faulk was inducted into the Collegiate Hall of Fame. This is Tuesday night. Take a listen to his acceptance speech.
First of all, the decision that I made, it's a tough decision deciding what college to go to, and you want to make sure that you make the right decision, and that decision is the best one for you. And I feel like the decision to go to San Diego State was the best decision I could have made.
I didn't see him play as an Aztec. How good was he?
I saw that run, that one right there that they just showed against USC, and I remember just about coming out, the breath. I mean, his speed was fantastic. Look, I thought he was in the College Football Hall of Fame 15 years ago, didn't you?
What took so long?
when they made the announcement, I'm like, am I reading an old tape? How is he not in the college? How is he not in there?
Checking the byline. Was this?
I know.
Staying on the Mason real quick. Explain how Nick Saban whining about getting his team into the Final Four.
Because he had to get Alabama in, which knocked Ohio State out of the playoff, and there was a tumble effect of all the Big Ten teams fell down to where Purdue ended up taking the Aztec spot in the Foster Farms Bowl. The Aztecs would have at least played a Pac-12 team in Arizona.
Why isn't the Black Knights of Army? I think that's even...
you like that matchup?
Yeah,
I don't think the Aztecs have much to gain by that game. I mean, if they blow them out, everybody says, who cares?
But it's the Black Knights of Army.
They played them twice in the last 4 years.
I suppose that. Last time we saw you, you were doing this. Give us a quick 10, 15 seconds on each basketball program on the
Well, Aztec women's team much better. Stacey Terry's 5-2. Congrats, and I like the fact that they're trending upward. And I think Dutcher's doing a fine job replacing Steve Fisher. I know people are disappointed because they're not 32-0 yet and in the top 10, but think of where Aztec basketball used to be. It is 7-2. I think it's still pretty good, and I'm impressed with what he's done so far.
Pop Warner football, the Point Loma team, they're going to be playing on ESPN3 Friday against the Gators of Palm Beach Gardens. I've watched money ruin professional football. I've watched money and TV ruin college football. I'm watching it do serious damage to high school football. Yeah. Shouldn't we just leave the Pop Warner kids off the radar screen?
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go old school here, and I'm agreeing with you 100%. First of all, I don't even think this should be a game. And I'm sorry to the Pop Warner kids out there who are looking forward to this, and this is the biggest moment of their lives so far. Play your Pop Warner League. Win your Pop Warner League. That's enough. Move on. Do something else. I don't think we need to send a bunch of 9-year-olds across country to Florida to play another football game.
Oh,
I really don't, and I know the letters are going to come in.
Please, all you moms and dads out there, send your letters to
there's
Chris
other things
Ello,
when you're that age.
Sports.
You shouldn't just be focusing solely on a football game.
Oh my God, you're sacrilege.
Terrible.
Speaking of which, if you really look at what the high school schedule, they're going to be playing.
Same deal.
Yeah, they're going to be playing the week before.
Whatever
Christmas.
happened to winning a CIF championship and walking out of the queue with the trophy held up and
that was it?
And you were excited.
I remember when the gala was the end of the year event. Now we're just
now you got to play a Southern California bowl game, a state bowl game, a West Coast bowl game, a half a country bowl game, a North American bowl game.
I
Enough.
think you've made your point. Speaking of which, the Silver Pigskin Gala now 6 days away. This will be your inaugural gala. Are you?
I'm excited.
Have you picked out your outfit?
Now that I found out what's on the menu, I'm very much excited about going.
Yes, Domino's. Big thank you to Domino's.
Yeah, thanks.
And the concessions will be held open at the.
Yeah, I'm going through my collection of tank top T-shirts right now. I haven't picked one out yet.
You've already gone public.
I went public with my vote 3 weeks ago.
Would you want to remind everybody?
Montel Irby, Morris High School.
And
he had the lead at the very beginning because I know I was one of the first to vote.
I think you were the first vote.
I might have been.
So we sent out 307 ballots. 228 have come back.
Come on, what's the matter with these other 86
Well, some folks,
people?
Are darn as excited about
Get
us.
your vote in. The Heisman Trophy's a sham. The Silver Pigskin.
Hey, I'll put my names up on our trophy up against some of the names on
That's what
Gino
I'm saying.
Toretto.
Your guys go on and do something.
Yes, be it on the field or off, in some cases both, as in Reggie Quick.
Okay.
Boy, that was just a titillating conversation. That is it for now.
Why wouldn't it have been?
The 5 o'clock newscast is over. The 6 o'clock newscast is coming your way right after these commercial words.